I'm back at it again. um, so it is now the night of August the 14th, and I'm not really doing much right now. I'll be going to sleep in a few hours. It's 10 o'clock p.m. I think, and um. I did go to work today. I got off around 4 o'clock p.m. and ever since then, I just been, I guess, relaxing. Um, I ate some tacos. Yeah, that's what I ate. And I was munching on some peaches. I eat weird combinations, you guys. I'm just always eating things that I guess people normally wouldn't eat. But I'm not a normal eater. And we can talk about that in another video if you want to talk about the weird things I like to eat. And we can talk about some of the weird things you guys like to eat. Um, but anywho, I have to wake up at, well, normally I set my alarm in the morning for 5:55 a.m. So that means I'll be up by 6 o'clock a.m. And I have to be at work at 7 o'clock in the morning. But it's literally like, it's not even that far away, so it doesn't take me long to get to work at all. So literally in the morning, all I have to do is wake up, brush my teeth, take a shower, throw on my clothes. Sometimes I put gel on my hair, like some edge gel, or something like that, and just do my hair in whatever style that I'm going to wear for the day. I do like to wear scarves a lot, and yeah, and then I'll be off to work. You know, it looks like I have a lot of bags, you guys. Like these are some bags. Okay, it looks. I don't know. It kind of looks bad to me, in a way, but whatever. But like I always, well, I said in my last video, which was really my first video chatting or talking to you guys about my ideas or what I wanted to talk about or what I wanted to base my YouTube channel off of, which was, just basically talking about things, interesting things that people don't normally talk about or get to talk about, or things that people normally lack the knowledge to talk about. Like I want this to be a very versatile page to where you can talk about pretty much anything, whether it's sex, relationships, your parents, your relationship with your parents, your relationship with your children. Me personally, no, I do not have children, but I am well aware of children and how they can be and how they are. I have siblings, but they're actually all older than me, so I really don't know how it feels to be responsible for anybody younger than me at all. But I have been in positions to where, I have a cousin. She is a babysitter, but she's like professional. Like she has a certification. Like she's certified in doing like things like CPR, and she has different certifications that you need to have that occupation legally. It's not like her best friend down the street that calls her on the phone. Not saying that anything is wrong with that. I'm just saying she has a professional business to where she could legally babysit anyone's children and house sit their kids and legally put a certain rate on it because she's qualified for it. And, that's something we could talk about at some other point in time. I'm not going to go that deep into that, but basically what I was saying is I've experienced dealing with little children a lot, not just with my cousin, but just my other younger cousins and family members, not siblings, because I've already said I don't have any younger siblings. Just from growing up around a lot of babies and younger children, My best friend is now basically raising her niece, and I've spent a lot of time around her. Yeah, so that's what I meant. And I for a while now, I've been actually wanting to engage in an occupation where I am, interacting with a lot of younger children and whatnot, but I have not been able to find a job like that. So, but today's topic could be old boyfriends. Old boyfriends, okay? So, background about my boyfriend history. My first boyfriend was when I was, and right now, this topic and this conversation is just going to be very general, you guys. If you guys want to know about a specific boyfriend I had, or about a certain boyfriend I had at a certain age, or what kind of guys I'm interested in, as in characteristics, personality, features, all of that, you guys will have to request that, and I will make a video, specifically for that. But this will be a very general, conversation about past boyfriends I've had, or, just the experiences that I've had with guys, because I'm a straight female, and if you guys want to talk about, things I've experienced with the same sex, or, or just talk about same-sex relationships, or, transsexual relationships, whatever you want to talk about. Like I said, I'm open to any type of conversation, but I'm just specifically focusing this conversation on my perspective, which is naturally going to be a straight, straight relationship, since I am a straight female. And so I am attracted to the opposite sex. And most of the time when it comes to my ex-boyfriends, or past boyfriends, or even just past guys that almost became my boyfriend, or that I dated, or, things like that. If it ended because they just were not fulfilling their duties, and that's really just it. And you might say duties, like they're not accountable for you, they're not, this is not a job. But see, I'm different from a lot of people, because it is a job to me. As far as I'm concerned, when you get in a relationship with anyone, you're in a relationship with your parents. You have a relationship with your mother and your father, or your grandmother, or your auntie, or your cousin, whoever took care of you from a toddler until now. You have a relationship with them. And, even if you have a friendship with someone, that's the relationship that you have with them. See, a lot of people get the meaning of the word relationship misconstrued. But yes, it's a connection, it's a vibe, it's whatever you want to call it, that you have with another person. So you don't necessarily have to be talking about someone that you're fucking or having sex with, You could just simply be talking about someone that you talk to or that you date or that you just go on friendly dates with, whatever the situation or the case may be. So my past relationships with the guys that I've had, and I say they're my exes now because obviously we no longer talk or we're no longer together or we no longer do what we used to do with each other. As simple as that. That is as simple as it gets. I don't know how people try to, stretch things out to mean whatever they thought it meant or whatever they wanted to mean, but that's all it means. These are guy friends or guys that I was dealing with in whichever way I was dealing with, and I am no longer dealing with them. And that's all it is, and that's all it's going to be, And most of the time, I say it ended because they were lacking. They got comfortable. They decided that whatever it is that I wanted them to do is not what they wanted to do. And let's be very clear, you guys. Like, I am not one of those females that mislead people or try to guide you in the wrong direction. You can talk to almost every human being that knows me, and these are people that I probably don't even talk to that much or never really did talk to that much or whatever the situation may be. If they even talk to me at all, they can tell you that I'm a very straightforward person, okay? I am a very direct, straightforward person. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, I am going to be very honest and, what most people like to call brutally honest. Like, I will give it to you straight. So most of these guys, I'm pretty sure I gave them a very vivid, and if you don't know what the word vivid means, it's a very in-depth description, a very clear description of what I wanted or did not want, or what I did like or did not like, and what I was willing to compromise on and what I'm not willing to compromise on. And also, you guys, and I also said this in my last video, I'm a very understanding person. Like, I'm not the type of person that you can tell stuff to and I'm just like, what? Are you crazy? Like, no way. Like, I'm very open-minded, It just has to make sense. And as far as I'm concerned, if you want people to see where you're coming from, you're going to make sure that you provide them with the facts, with the evidence, with everything that they need to see where you're coming from, if you really care that much for them to see. You see what I mean? Like, some people don't care that much. You're like, well, I told her. Okay, so first of all, maybe I didn't understand you when you told me whatever it is that you claim you told me. Because you claim you told me, but we all know that could be a lie. But either way it go, if I tell somebody something and I feel like they're not understanding or they're just not getting what I'm saying to them, I'm gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? I'll dig in my big ass bag of everything. Like, so does this help you understand better? Does this help you understand better? What about this? So you still don't? Do you get it now? Like, I'm gonna keep asking. I'm gonna keep bringing it up until you verify. And if you don't know what the word verify means, until you let me know that you understand what I'm saying to you, that you get it, okay? I have to feel comfortable in my heart and in my soul that you get it, and that's just how I am, because I really care, but if you don't really care, then why would it be that big of a deal? And that's perfectly okay. That's perfectly fine. That's great. But have you ever met those people that's just like, oh my God, no, are you serious? I care. And they just trying to convince you that they care so bad. Like, but everything they do says the complete opposite. Like, you just got to crying your heart out to me, telling me how much you care. But all of your actions are saying you don't care. So this is a very confusing situation. You have to be able to put yourself in my shoes. You know what I'm saying? You only call me when you want to. You only show up when you want to. You don't return my calls half the time. We don't even talk unless I call you. But you care. Like, okay, I'm not going to argue with you. If you say you care, you care. But if I don't feel like you care, I don't care. I no longer care. All of my care has been thrown out of the window, and that's just what type of person I am. And, people tend to hate the person that they are. So they can be showing you certain characteristics about themselves, and you can give them those same characteristics back. Basically, they are reaping what they're sowing. They're getting the same treatment that they're giving you. But for whatever reason, they're still a very good person. And now you have become a horrible person because you do the things that you do. But the things that you do are the exact same things that they do. You see what I mean? And it gets confusing, you guys. It gets very confusing. And truthfully and honestly, me being the person that I am, I know it is a bunch of bullshit. And you can finish that, okay? You get what I'm saying. It's a bunch of mess, okay? And they know what they're doing, They just don't care to change what they're doing. And, that's just how people are, If they really care or if they really want to change, they will do just that, People do what they want to do. A lot of people say, well, I can't do what I want to do. You can do whatever you would like to, baby. Like, this is a free world, free country. Now, you will have consequences. That's what people fail to realize. You can do whatever it is that your heart desires. You can do whatever you want to do. And when I say whatever, you can go and kill someone. You can go and stab someone. You can go and smoke some weed. You can go and smoke some crack. You can go and toot up the needles. You can go and slap your mama. You can do whatever it is that you would like to do. Now, will you continue to live after you do that? Probably not. Will you get your butt whooped after you do that? Probably you will. Will you get shot after you do that? 9 times out of 10, you will get shot. If you do the right thing, and the person and another person feels like you deserve to be shot for doing what you did, and they go and get a gun and shoot you, that's your consequence, And who are they to choose your consequence? I agree, but that's just the way life works. And also, they will also get what they deserve for going to get in the gun and shooting you. You know what I'm saying? Life is a big old cycle, It just keeps going around and around and around. So I might feel like I need to punish you for doing something you did, and then I get in trouble for punishing you. Some type of way the universe come back on me like, who are you to punish that person? But everybody is going to get what's coming for them. Like, that's the bottom line. I'm sure this is not the first time you have heard that. What goes around comes around. That's the famous saying, right? But yeah, and guys I've had in the past, it didn't work out. Either I felt like they were inconsiderate, they didn't care about me the way they claimed they didn't want to do anything for me, but they constantly want to be around me, or they're constantly wanting to have sex with you, or all of this and that and the third. But you can't do anything for me. You can't bring me nothing to eat when I'm hungry. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't massage my feet. I'm constantly having to beg you to come here, do this. Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I give all of the relationships I'm in 100%. And when I say all of the relationships, my mother, if I got it, she got it. My daddy, if I got it, he got it. If he need me to do something, I do it. And me and my father have not always had the best relationship. Me and my mother has not always had the best relationship. Me and my brother have not always had the best relationship. Me and my godmom, we have not always had the best relationship. Me and my best friend, we've had our bumps in the road as well. Everybody in your life, the relationship will not be perfect. There is no such thing as perfect, you guys. So that's what you have to understand. A lot of you guys get into it with whoever, and you and that person go through this, and all of a sudden, you know, it's just, you know what I'm saying? All day, every day. Like, no, if I really care about you, or if I really want you in my life, or me and you come to a common ground and we both agree that we need to squash all of that in the past, then that's what's going to happen. And we're going to be best friends. You know, we're going to be whatever you were to me, or whatever you're trying to be to me. You know, if at some point in time I feel like, you know, we can love each other, we can hang out with each other, we can buy each other food, we can sleep at each other's house, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be enemies. But, you know, some people you just can't have no type of relationship with, because they are too foolish and ignorant. That all they want to do is hold grudges and be mad at the world for everything that happened to them, and most of the time it's stuff they could have prevented. You know, it's just like, well, if you would have just did this, then that would have never happened. But they can't see that. No. They, first of all, they never did anything wrong. In their eyes, they never did anything wrong, okay? Everybody else in the world is tripping, okay? Everybody else in the world on that stuff, and everybody else in the world needs to get their life together, okay? Because their life, the other person that's mad at the world, their life is great, okay? They didn't do anything wrong, and everybody else need to get their life together. So I have no problem getting my life together. Like, anybody that knows me know that I'm all about me. Now, I am not selfish or inconsiderate by any means. Like, I'll put people first before I put anything about myself first. But, you know, as I grew older, I just had to learn, like, you have to love yourself. You have to put yourself first, because if you let people allow yourself to put yourself after everybody else, you'll be on the bottom for the rest of your life. It's like crabs in a bucket. That one crab that actually get to the top of the bucket and almost get out, then the whole world just go, oh heck no, get back in this bucket, crab. Like, where are you going? Everybody else is stuck in this bucket, and you just gonna try to get out, and you almost got out. Like, none of that, okay? That cannot happen. So they gonna definitely make sure that one crab that almost got out of this bucket, all of this slimy, disgusting whatever in this bucket, and this one crab almost got out to the free world, to the wonderland, to beautiful everything, and you just can't see it happen because you're miserable and you're messed up and you can't see life no other way. So you're just like, oh no, you gotta come back, because I don't know where you think you going. But you are not special. And, you know, you're gonna, having that type of mindset and living life like that, you're never gonna make it anywhere in life, you know. You're never going to be able to prosper. You're not going to be able to grow as a human being, because all you want to do is see everybody like you. You want to see everybody else struggling because you're struggling. You want to see everybody else hair falling out because your hair falling out. You want to see everybody eyes going bad because your eyes going bad. You blind and you can't see, so why are you happy that everybody else can see? You know? Like I'm saying, whatever struggles you go in your life are just for you, you know? And first of all, if you hate your predicament that bad, you should change it. You should do all that you can in your power to change your situation. It's nobody's fault. It don't matter who did what. It's your life, you know? And so when it came to just guys in my past, like I continue to say, it's just, they were toxic, you know. I came to see the toxicity. It was just not good, you know, not good for me. Some of the guys I just saw myself drawn to them so much. Like, I was so blinded. Like, I'm not gonna say I fell in love. I fell in love with a few guys that I ended up being with or talked to or whatever. And yeah, they came out to be huge disappointments, you know. And like I said, if you want to know more about my exes or more about my heartbreak or who I did fall in love with, I'm not going to say any names possibly, but I can tell you about those specific situations, you know, like where I was or what I was doing at that point in time in my life, you know, and what was going on between me and that person and how we met, you know, things like that, you know. And I could just tell you how it ended, you know, or anything like that. But yeah, sometimes, you know, things just don't work out the way you thought they would, you know. People like to lie. People love to lie, okay? People will feed you lies, okay? It is nothing for someone to tell you a lie. Like, I don't know why people try to make lying seem so forbidden, so just impossible. Like, it's so easy for someone to give you a lie. Like, I've had people really close to me lie to me, like, and people just lie for no reason. Like, they might have a reason, but it's really not a good reason. Like, oh, I just lied because it was convenient. Like, people have their way, okay? Like, me personally, I'm not gonna say I'm perfect or I don't lie, you know. But me personally, I really don't lie much at all. You know, if I'm lying, most of the people know that are around me, that surround me, or that know me well, or that I talk to on a day-to-day basis, or that I talk to every other day, or every day, period. Just people that know me and talk to me. You can tell when I'm lying to you because, like, truthfully, honestly, I'm a great liar. I could lie to people and they would never know that I was lying to them. But people that I care about and love, like, I wouldn't do it, you know. And if I did do it, they already know I'm lying, like, because it's just more like a joke. Or, you know, I'm jokingly lying to them because 9 times out of 10, they already know the truth. Or they know you know, I'll have a smirk on my face, like, you know, or anything. But there is no way I'm lying about, you know, stealing money from you, or I would even steal some money from you. You know what I mean? Or I'm lying about watching your children, but I was really down the street with some dude, you know, or lying about talking to your baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just trifling stuff. People be doing some trifling, twisted, backward stuff and then lying about it. Like, in my mind, if you can do something that bold and that conniving, like, you just don't care, right? You were aiming to just really ruin my life, stab me in the back. You know what I'm saying? You might as well have shot me in the head and put me in a coffin from the stuff that you did. But not only did you do that, then you lied about it. Like, oh no, girl, that wasn't me. Like, you really have to be a twisted, sick. I don't understand. I don't understand how you feel like you're okay. Okay, you're mentally damaged if you do things like that to people that you supposedly care about. And I'm truthfully and honestly, I couldn't even do it to someone I don't care about because that's just not humane to me. Like, why would you want to try to make somebody feel bad and feel at their lowest and just make people's life hard just because? You know what I'm saying? If that person did something to you, if that person tried to kill you, that person kidnapped you, kidnapped your kids, that person pulled a gun out on you, all type of things like that, I perfectly get it. I understand. You know what I'm saying? You need to get revenge, okay? Revenge is destined because that person is messed up and they need to get taught a lesson. But these be people that this person stepped on your toe. All of a sudden, you trying to knock their head off. like just apologize, or if they don't apologize, just keep it moving. You know what I mean? Like, if they stepped on your toe if it made you that mad and really just crushed your soul that bad, you know what I'm saying? You can confront that person, ask them what is their problem, or ask that person did they even realize that they stepped on your foot. You know what I'm saying? And ask for an apology. But it's never worth getting a baseball bat and bashing this person's head in because they stepped on your foot. Like, it's never that serious. And that's literally how people in this world be reacting these days. Like, like I'm saying, like, unless I come to you, like, threatening you and threatening your life and really just, you know, just really being a terrible person to you, like, there is no reason for all the hostility, you know, like, people really just really blow things out of proportion, and that's really common these days. People, you know, I pull up at your house, you know how you driving down the street and you realize you're going the wrong way and you driving someone's yard, you have somebody walk out the door like, why the hell you in my yard? Like, oh, like, I literally just pulled in the driveway, sir. Like, my tail light is barely backed up in your yard. Like, it's not that serious. Like, I don't get it. You know, what did I do? What can I do to fix it? Like, is that broken? Like, I don't, you know, and yeah, people just really do the most, you guys. But basically, this was my video for today, and I hope everyone has a wonderful night, morning, day, evening, afternoon, whichever part of the day it is that you're watching this. And yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now. I have to wake up early in the morning. And like I said, make sure you drop comments. Let me know whatever it is that you guys would like to talk about. My name is Tracy. My Instagram is Tracy, TRICEEISGOLD_. Alright, bye.